Hey guys, it is 8:03 in the morning on day 12, but we're going to talk about day 11 of NaNoWriMo. So I continued the PTSD research, coping mechanisms for the anxiety related to PTSD that I had started on day 10, and that was 1,142 words. I did not finish that research, I continued it. TE, I wrote 176. TFL, I wrote 2,224. ECBAL, I wrote 2,230. It was about 5:25 at this point, and I had just surpassed my needed daily goal of 5,700 words, so I took a break for Netflix and editing videos. I ended up editing 2 of them, Nano's Day 6 and 7. And then I went to bed around 9:45, but because someone was here fixing the furnace over at my grandma and grandpa's place, I didn't end up falling asleep until well after 10:30, because the dogs get really anxious when someone is out here, the big one especially. Despite her size, she is a coward, so she was nervously pacing up and down the hallway, so I laid in bed for a very long time before I fell asleep. But then after I eventually woke up, I started writing maybe sometime around 7, and I was also watching a ghost show with Mom, and then I had a TV show at 9, I think, and then we went back to watching ghost shows. But since I had already met my daily goal, I wasn't too concerned with writing a lot. I just wanted to continue writing. 184 words in Beatings from Butcher, 90 words in Photographs and Memories. Things are still pretty slow there. I'm still learning about the characters, so on and so forth. I started finally writing my October wrap-up blog post, but the WordPress app lagged too much after a bit, so I stopped at 262 words. I never really know for certain if the lag is on my tablet or if the lag is on the app, or that the app is on my tablet. I never know for sure, but either way there was a lot of lag, so I had to stop. I edited 1 chapter of TLA, which was 2,143 words. I worked on Books and Badges for a very short time, which was 54 words. And altogether that was 6,362 words written for day 11. So, progress, and it still gives me a bit of a buffer zone when it comes to being on track for my personal goal for the month, which is good. I appreciate a buffer zone. These last 2 months I've really struggled to have a buffer, but before that it hasn't been a huge problem. It's primarily, I think, because this month and last month have been my doctor's appointments and phone calls and more blood tests and so on and so forth. I've had about 1 blood test a month since July, give or take. I've had 2 actual doctor appointments. Every single one of those blood tests result in a phone call from the doctor's nurse. I have to call in to the receptionist at the doctor's office every single time before one of those blood tests, before one of those doctor's appointments, and I have a lot of anxiety revolving around those, which also slows down my progress for the day. Hopefully, once we figure out a few more things, the appointments will die down a little bit, but I have at least 1 more appointment that I need to make for a referral that was given to me by my doctor last time. And then I'm hoping after that things slow down a bit and I'll be able to get back to having my more buffer months, where I have a lot more words than I need on any given day, so that way when I fall behind on a day, it's not a huge struggle at the end to meet my personal goal. But I guess we'll see. But that is all I have for day 11, I believe. I hope that Nano has been going well for you, and I hope it continues to go well for you. 11 days in for me right now. I have no idea when you'll see this video. I'm working on it, I swear. But things have been going relatively well for me, pain and anxiety aside, which is great. I tend to struggle a lot with both of those things, but pain is a real hassle. But I do my best to manage it. I do my best to manage and still make progress without putting my health at risk, without messing up my hours of sleep too much, so on and so forth. I do my best to stay healthy and care about my personal health, despite how much writing I may accomplish that day. So, doing my best. But that is all that I have for day 11. I've got my fingers crossed that things continue to go well the rest of the month, and that I hit my personal goal. I've already hit the 50,000 nano goal, but that's pretty typical at this point. I normally try to hit it by day 10, give or take. But that is all that I have. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, Nano, anything that I do on this channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.